Alrighty, hello. So I'm going to show you my new Nook. So I just got this about 3 days ago. I've been playing around with it. As you can see, it's got the reader screen at the top, and then below we have these little colored buttons because I have a colored LCD, and this is a touch panel down here. Up here, nothing happens if you touch. So lots of cool things in my library. I can view my Barnes and Noble library. So these are all the books that you actually buy from the Barnes and Noble store. And to go down through the list, I just hit this little down arrow. I can also scroll here and change the way things are sorted. But if I want to look at or read a book, I just hit the little circle there. So I like the screen. I mean, it's black and white, but when you read a book, it's always black and white, so I don't mind that at all. And as I go to the pages, so it's acts, credits, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to Act 1 and go ahead and start that up. And then there's the introduction. So this was a free book that I got from Barnes and Noble, and it's pretty easy to read. This must be the script or something. No wonder it was free. Anyway, so I can change the font and make it bigger or smaller. I like to have small fonts. I can get more words on the page. Okay, so it then resizes it and gives me a smaller font. But I didn't buy the Nook for that because I rarely will read books bought from either Amazon or Barnes & Noble. So what I wanted it for is to be able to put the books that I do like to read, which I buy directly from my publisher, and they produce the ebooks in different formats, so I could put them on pretty much any reader that I would buy. So I decided on the Nook mostly because of the price and because of the Android. So here you can see I have all of my books that I have purchased from my publisher, but what's really cool is I also can have newspapers and blog posts uploaded to my Nook for free. So let's take a look at the Arizona Republic, or Arizona Daily Star. The Arizona Republic wasn't available. So I created this using Calibre, and what it does is it basically just pulls in the feed from the Arizona Daily Star and creates an ebook out of it. So then I can click through and read the news from my local paper. So let's say monsoon is here, but we ain't seen nothing yet. Click on that, and boom, now I'm reading the story by Brian Peterson from the Arizona Daily Star, which is in Tucson. And I can scroll down. I can scroll. Clicking those takes me across the menu, so I can go back to the main section, or I could just read the story by clicking through. And as soon as I'm done with that one story, it automatically just takes me to the next one. So if I don't want to read that next story, I can click the down button to go over to the section menu or the main menu, and then go back and choose from there. So let's say I want to read the sports. So what's really cool is Calibre, which I'll talk about later. It has tons of sources that I can choose from to download newspapers and blogs and then read them on the go, and it does it automatically. So all I have to do is leave Calibre running and then plug my Nook in, and at 8 o'clock every morning, that's the time I chose, it will update all of those feeds. So we'll go back and see again. What I have is I have Arizona Daily Star, and it will erase them. It'll keep up to 3 episodes. I just got this, remember. But I have the CNET News, I have Engadget, ESPN, Mother Jones, and the New York Times. The New York Times was kind of cool because when I first downloaded it, I thought that, let's see if it works still, that I had to read the newspaper. Let's go to front, the cover. I thought the cover was the paper. So I was like, whoa, I can't read that. But that's just the cover so that you can see what the front page would look like formatted. And then, of course,